is Jennifer, and I am back again. Trying to do this quickly because I'm really not feeling well. Don't mind me if I take a drink. My throat is coming in. When I had my surgery yesterday, they did go in. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know how well it is. I know I have a purple line on my throat. I cannot take a shower till this evening because I can't get the injection site wet. But they did go in my throat yesterday when they did my surgery, so I've got a very dry throat and my throat's very sore. So don't mind me if I'm taking drinks in between here. I'm going to try not to, but when you talk, your mouth gets dry, and when it's already sore. So, now, wanted to show you guys this. I went to my store, and they've got their summer clearance. Now, it should be 75% off, and I will tell you, when I checked out my store, all their signs said 50% off. So I was like, well, yeah, I've been seeing some videos of some of my friends that I watch, and theirs were all 75% off. So I said, well, I'll take a chance. Took the products, took them up to the red box and scanned them, and they were 75% off. So I went ahead and grabbed a few things. We'll show you what I think are the products that are 75% off, because it is select summer items. And I will tell you, based on what I saw and what I scanned to check prices, what I believe are the summer clearance that you can get this 75% off. Now, I'm going to show you this, and then I'll tell you about some other things that I was not able to find at my store, but if you look, you may be able to find. So the first thing that I got here, this is the wooden toothpick dispensers with toothpicks. The reason I got this is my husband we have a toothpick dispenser in our kitchen, but he tends to go and grab him something, eat it, then goes and lays in bed, and then he wants a toothpick. So he calls me, Jen, will you bring me a toothpick? Because I'm already in here. So instead of that, I'm going to put one of these in his little bedside drawer. So if he needs a toothpick while he is in the bedroom, they're there and they won't get spilled everywhere. So for $1, you can't beat it. So I went ahead and got that for him. Next thing I got these just because they're so cute. And I'm always doing arts and crafts and stuff, and my grandkids all like to do arts and crafts. So, and little man's starting to get a little bit older. So I got these. These are the foam shapes. They're assorted shapes and sizes. I just got this one because I love the little owls and then the floral designs that they have. Now, they did have like numbers and letters and other little foamy shapes, but I just went ahead and got this one. This is the only one I really liked. So, and of course, this was $1 because it's 75 cents off. Most of these are in the dollar section. Guys, sorry. New puppy. He wants to go crazy and fight with the two bigger dogs. The next thing that I got here is the jaw hair clips. This is a set of 3. Just like that. I don't care what color they are. Usually when I'm working around the house or whatever, I have so much hair and it's so thick that I'll just pull it up, and I just want a little jaw clip to keep it up and out of my face. So for $1, you can't beat this. Hold on one second. Let me go. Beat me. I'm just kidding. Stop. Hulk. Sorry, the puppy decided that he wanted to take the dish rag. I forget what it's like having a puppy around the house that wants to chew on everything. So, put that up. Okay. Next thing that I got is the 4-pack of scouring sponges. I use these all the time for in my kitchen or when I'm cleaning my bathroom or whatever the case may be. So I figured 25 cents for 4 of them is not a bad deal. This is the only one they had, or I would have gotten more. But I mean, you go to Dollar General or Dollar Tree and you're not going to get 4 of them for $1. So I figured, what the heck. All right, and then you better watch it, Hulk. The big dog, my male. I don't know if you can see them over there. You can just barely see the tops of their heads. But the males, he puts up with them, but if you can hear him, that's the big one making all that noise. Oh, there you go. You can see him bouncing in the background. The female will play with him. She's younger. She's not quite 2. Our male is almost 11, and I guess it's the male that our big dog has to establish his dominance, because he's been the man of the house for all these years. So he's not quite he doesn't put up with the puppy as much as the other dog does. So I'm sorry if you hear the dogs growling, but he's a little bit rambunctious because I've been gone and he's been locked up, so he's ready to play. So back on to the couponing, guys. I know. All right, so another thing I found, I thought these are just too cute. These are the little containers that have 150 cotton swabs in them. So these were $1. And when you go traveling and stuff, my husband, every time he gets out of the shower, he has got to take Q-tips to his ears, which I know are not good for you, but he does it. What am I gonna do? He's an adult. Yeah. So, yeah, you see the two rotten dogs over there. Those are the two little ones. That's my female and the puppy. So, but you can't go wrong. Even, and we've got a little container in our bathroom that we put our Q-tips in. But one of the reasons I got them is just for this little container here that they come in. This is great. It's this great little storage container to keep stuff in. So for $1, you get 150 cotton swabs, and then you get the cute little container. So I got 4 of those. So I paid $1 for all 4 instead of $1 for one. So I'm sorry. It's one of those days, guys. Sorry. So I got 4 of those. Let me pick this up before the puppy comes over here and grabs it and tries to chew my Q-tips. What Hulk? What Hulk? So that's what I've got. Now, so as you can see, everything that I got, I ended up paying $2.15. So that is not a bad deal. And of course you can see here, 25 cents, saved 75 cents. So I paid $2.15 and I saved $6. So not bad. So that's what I did for my clearance deals. Now, I did want to tell you what I've kind of figured out is that they have this little yellow bargain buys tag. You see every one of the things that I got have them. This little bargain buys with the yellow. There were the bargain buys that had like green or different colors. Those were not on clearance. Just the ones that have the yellow and say bargain buys on them. I think even, you know, the $2, $4, $6, $5 ones, whatever. I believe those are 75% off too, but I didn't really see any that were worth paying that much to me. I'll see if maybe they go down a little bit more. If they go to 90%, I may get some of the ones that were low. I did see 1 or 2 things that were in the $3 or $5 range, but I figured it wasn't worth it right now. I just wanted to do a couple of things to show you guys because now watch the toothpicks, because there are some that are in an all plastic bag that don't have this yellow paper bargain buys tag. It's all just plastic. Those are regular price, so make sure that you get the ones with these yellow tags. Now, another place for you to check in the store, I checked my store and I did not see it, but one of the, like I said, I watched several people here on YouTube watch all their couponing videos, give me some inspiration, let me know where to get coupons on, whatever. So they noticed in their store the cold and flu items were on clearance, and the store that I went to, they're not. There's about 10 of them here where I live, so I will be hitting 1 or 2 additional stores tomorrow. But like I said, the store I went to, the cold and cough or cold and flu, whichever section, they were not marked down. Also, if you will check in the beauty section, the Essence of Beauty, I think the CVS brand, like the body sprays and lotions and perfumes, they were on clearance at one of the other stores, that one of the people that I watched. The store that I went to, they were not. The perfumes were marked down, but they were only marked down 25%, and it wasn't that great a deal. They were still $7, $8 for the perfume. So I didn't even bother with that. So make sure you check that out. Check your the Beauty of Essence or Essence of Beauty. I don't know which one it is. It's one of the, either Essence of Beauty or Beauty Essence. I think it's Essence of Beauty. I'm sorry, my mistake. But you guys know I don't edit my videos unless I have to splice together. But I don't edit. It's just, yeah. So Essence of Beauty, I believe it is. So check those, check your cold. Just make sure you hit your store good, because you never know what you're going to find on clearance. And sometimes they'll find them on clearance and you got coupons that'll make them cheap or free. So make sure you do that. I have had a couple requests for videos. Of course, the couponing, which I'm trying to abide by here. I get home and I'm so tired and phones are ringing and I just don't have time to do videos. Or I do them and I mess up so much because I'm trying to hurry up and get them done that I end up not posting them. So, and I don't usually go earlier in the week. I have a habit of going on like Fridays. And by the time I get the videos shot and then put up, most of the time it's Saturday and you don't really have time to go out and get the deals. So I wanted to go ahead and get these up today because it is only Tuesday, so you do have the rest of the week to go get these. So make sure you check them out. If you find any other great clearance items, make sure you leave it down below so I can go and check out at my store as well and see if maybe I can find something. Any comments, concerns, please leave them. Sorry guys. Leave them down below. And make sure, like, subscribe, share. There is a little blue finger thumbs up right here. If you like the video, if you will click that for me. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that little subscribe button. And we'll see you next time. Bye.